Benzie. Come off that flex, man, I'm not trying to flirt, man, you know I'm just friendly. These ties, man, I might with the lose on the way to a crib, so she know I step pricey. Her old man left like a weirdo, I'm a hero, money ain't nothing like me. Can't force my flex at the function, do it nicely, be subtle, man, lightly. Got my game back in like 010, but man, YGs, I'm in love with the 90s. Don't show me no stripes, my bro, man, that's not like me, only step in the Nikes. Juice.
Yeah. That time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. This is the first game back in Denver for the Nuggets. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. Last season they split the series with each team able to win on the road.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Here's Mobley, and he banks in the layup. RJ, this one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
And Watson slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
Now here's Murray. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Clock at 6. Pass to Thor. Watson for 3. Ball with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Watson. Out to the right wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Ball gets double teamed. So they take the lead.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Murray.
2 minutes.
Jokic with it. Pass to Watson. Outside Porter. From outside off the mark. Cavaliers leading. To the middle. Jokic with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Watson for three. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Outside, Towns. To the inside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say what I had, I gave it my all. That's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's stolen by Watson. Pass to Jokic. Handle with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Watson for three. Good on the three-point shot. Watson's got a couple of threes now in the first for Denver. Henderson left side. The shot, no good. And here's Jokic. Watson, that's for 2. Again, the Nuggets score.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Mobley. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried of.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Pass to Watson. Here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trailing. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Fires from 18. Jump shot is good that time.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Towns. No good that time. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Jokic. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has got the lead up to 4 now for Denver. Outside, Towns. Over Randall. Randall with the block.
When Randall is engaged defensively, he can make some spectacular plays and really brings an intimidation factor to the game.
Back to Jokic. To the right side. Watson for three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Towns. Diving in.
Just so fluid with the ball in his hands. Towns capable of driving right around him.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Can't connect from long distance. Now here's Thibault. No scoring in this one. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the first set. 2 minutes.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup. Oh, just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Watson with it. Brooks covering. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Watson to stop the run. And another miss by Denver.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And here's Towns. Back to Henderson. Now Towns. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decision.
Here's Henderson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Cavaliers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And that one falls for Henderson. Both free throws good from Henderson. Richard, what's an element of the Cleveland Cavaliers team that you really appreciate?
How about their defensive efforts, Kevin? That's what impresses me the most. This squad does a good job of putting pressure on shooters and scraping that glass after a contest. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Towns. And that one is off. To the paint. Here's Thor. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cleveland ahead, up 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Henderson with the ball for Cleveland. The lead is 2. Pass to Mobley. Thibault on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thibault's got his first 3 points of the game.
And I like that Mobley keeps his options open. He knows by making that pass, it could lead to something better.
Here's Thor. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Back to Anderson. Outside, Towns. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And it's Denver with the rebound. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Over to the wing. Here's Thor. Bangs home the trifecta. Thor's got 5 now.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Out to Brooks. Mobley wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Since his first day in the league, Richard, Evan Mobley has been an elite defender.
And that's why he's been compared to Hall of Famers like Kevin Garnett. But we still need to see him develop the offensive end for those comparisons to be fair.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. Back to Henderson. It's up a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Porter. To the wing right side. The Nuggets moving the ball around. No good from outside. Cleveland leading by 6. Towns the screen. Inside. Sweet move. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to McDaniel. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Mobley.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
1:41 left in the third. Jokic on top. He has 5. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Jokic has got 7 points. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Thybulle. To the paint. Here's Ball. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Ball's got his first points of the game.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
At the elbow, Jokic. And a wide open look for Porter. Good on the triple.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Here's Ball. It's tipped. And they're able to recover. Mobley is screened. And it's Ball penetrating. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trailed by 3. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Pass to Thor. Jokic a screen. And again, Denver with the triple.
One of the best passing bigs the league has to offer. If you're open, Jokic will find you.
Towns in the corner. Back to Ball. Towns with it. It's all tied in Denver. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Cavaliers, 40.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Pass to Watson. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Jokic. Here's Murray to take the lead. Jokic doing the job inside.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Towns the screen. Inside. Jokic traps the miss. Denver in the lead. Here's Thor. A reverse. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen come back to the floor. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And how about the game from Towns? So the combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Pass to Brown. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Murray outside. To the middle. Watson. Lays it up off the glass. Watson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Henderson looking it over. Pass to Mobley. Back to Henderson. And it's Denver with the rebound. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Murray. And Watson has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Now it's a 7-point Denver lead.
And they trust Murray to get the ball where it needs to go.
And here is Mobley. Back to Towns. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
6 on the shot clock. Murray down low. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to Towns. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Back to Murray. And here's Jokic outside. Brooks grabs the board.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Murray right side. Launches it. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Mobley outside. Pass to Brooks. Swiped away. Now, here's Watson. Now, Jokic. Henderson defending. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Cavaliers on D. Pass to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Back to Murray. Denver needs to get off a shot. Watson. And another miss by Denver. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Out left to the wing. Here's Jerome. And a miss there on the triple. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
To the left wing. Here's Brown. Good.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Here's Ball. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Murray, and he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
And now they just trying to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. 11 seconds left in the game. A good look for Mobley. And it's Jokic with the rebound. So we see Denver get the win here. It was a fantastic ball.